it's Hailey, and today I'm going to be talking about the book that I wrote. What? So this is my second writing update, and I know it seems crazy that it's only my second writing update and I've already finished my book, but I decided to do this little writing series really late into the process, so I'm sorry about that. But hey, here we are, and don't worry, because even though I'm done my book, the journey is just beginning. So I've been working on a YA fantasy project for the past 7 months. It is nicknamed Book of Sisters, so I have been tweeting and Instagramming all information about it there. That's not the title, that's just a little nickname because it makes it a little bit easier for me to refer to it as something so then I can talk to you guys about it. So last month I really got into gear writing this book, and I set myself a deadline that I wanted to be done the book by the time I got home because I was in California for the whole month. So my goal was to write all day and then finally finish the book. And I am so happy to say that I achieved that goal. I wasn't sure if it was going to happen near the end. I was kind of really second guessing myself, which I feel like is only natural, but here is my finished book. I can't believe it. I'm gonna show you the back because I don't want you to see any of the words yet, but this is it. I'm so excited about it. I can't believe that I'm holding it in my hands and it is done. The ending came to me really quickly, and the ending was something that I had known what I wanted it to be since near the beginning, so writing the ending was honestly the easiest part of writing the whole book. I was able to really knock it out of the park super quickly. The day that I finished the book, I wrote more than I have ever written in one sitting, and I think that was because I was like, I'm so close to the end, I just need to keep going. Even though I had a couple days left in California, I was like, I need to finish this now. So on that day, I ended up writing more than 5,000 words. I wrote almost 6,000 words, which is crazy to me. So now it is done, and it clocks in at almost 85,000 words, which is just so great. I'm really happy with that word count. There's definitely things that I still need to fix, a few things that I want to add in, because the story really developed on its own as I kept on writing it, so the beginning needs a little bit of tweaking, but I am so happy with the finished product. I'm so happy with everything about it. I love my characters so much. I love the world. I love the way the story went, and I'm so excited. So since I am done, I did want to give you guys a little bit more information about the book. I've been keeping things really vague, but I wanted to tell you a key thing that is really important and basically sets the events of the book in motion. I'm super nervous about telling you this. I don't know if I should, but I'm going to anyway. So this book is set in a fantastical world, and it follows the youngest of 3 sisters who ends up getting herself in a little bit of trouble because she's pretty strong-willed and doesn't always think through her decisions entirely. So she finds herself trapped in a castle and dealing with more politics than she ever thought she would get involved in, and she has to face a lot of really difficult decisions, and it's really a journey of self-discovery and testing her limits. I've mentioned quite a few times that this book deals with language at its core, and that is because it deals with a translator as a main character. Now, in my last video, I revealed that my main character's name started with an E, and now I'm going to tell you the names of her 2 sisters. So you already know that Maddox is a key character in this book, but her 2 sisters are also really important, and her 2 sisters are named Lark, that is the middle sister, and Bronwyn is the oldest sister. I'm not going to tell you the main character's name yet because I'm kind of like holding off on that one. But based on the questions that I have been getting, you guys seem really excited about this book, which makes me like so excited and so emotional, since this is like an absolute lifelong dream for me. Even the fact that I wrote a book, I'm just like, this is what I have wanted since I was in the 4th grade, and I actually did it. It's kind of unbelievable to me. But a lot of you guys have been asking what comes next, and what comes next is that I'm going to try and find a publisher for this book. First, I have to try and find a literary agent, so I'm going to kind of start doing that, writing query letters and stuff like that, or hopefully someone will reach out to me. If you want to, my email is down below. But a big question I've been getting is, when will I be able to read this book? When is it going to be published? And the truth is, I don't know. Like I said, I don't have a publisher yet. I don't have an agent yet. I'm just me right now in the creative process writing this book. Now that the creative process is done, I will start looking for a publisher. So honestly, I don't even know if this book will be published. Obviously, that is like my biggest hope, but I can't guarantee that you will ever be able to read it. I don't want to go the self-publishing route. I know a lot of you guys have commented on that, but it's just not for me. I would like to go the traditional publishing route because I think that's what my story deserves. Not that there's anything wrong with self-publishing, it's just not what I want. want. Being an author is what I want my career to be. I've already started working on my second book. Not the second book in this series, but another book that I have wanted to write for a very long time. So I don't want to just put this book out on the internet for anyone to read and not be able to generate income off of it, because then I won't be able to make writing my career, and I hope you guys will understand that. So the bottom line is I'm going to have to try and find an agent, and then I'm going to have to try and find a publisher, and then I will have more information for you, like when it will be published, if it will be published, where it will be published, because that is a big question I've been getting as well. But at the moment, I really don't know, but as soon as I do know, I will let you guys know, since I'm going to be keeping you guys up to date with everything in this video series. So what comes next for me in my creative process is that I'm going to take the next month or so and set aside Book of Sisters and kind of just remove myself from the world so that I can come back and revisit it just as a reader, not as its writer. Like I said, there are definitely things that need to be fixed because I'm only done the first draft. That is the first step in a long process of many drafts to get to the final product. So it's definitely not perfect, but the story is out and I think the bones of the story are amazing. I really love it. I'm like so happy with it. I love everything about it, which I think is the most important thing. Like, I fell in love with this story and this world and these characters, and I really hope you guys will be able to meet them someday. So in a month or so, I will be getting 2 edits. So after I reread it, I will write little comments. I will have my beta readers are going to be commenting on it as well, so then I can go through and fix the things that I know need to be fixed. I really thrive off of commentary. Like, I can't wait to get an agent because I'm hoping that they will read it and then give me lots of commentary, and then I'll be like, okay, perfect, like these are things that I can fix. Because right now I know there's things to be fixed, but I'm not entirely sure what. So I think knowing and identifying those things is going to be amazing. But for now, the feedback from my beta readers, which are people I know in real life, I'm not going to send it to just anyone, I'm sorry, but that is what I'm really thriving on. So in the meantime, I'm going to be working on my YA contemporary project that I had mentioned to you guys that I have started. I wrote a little bit more of it last night, so I am on chapter 2 now, and it is just flowing in a very different way than Book of Sisters, which is super interesting. I'll talk about that more in like my next writing update or just another video in general. But I also have quite a bit of research that I need to do for this next project, so I'm going to start kind of taking out books that I need and doing that research so then I can fully go into the story and just write. So that is what I'll be doing in the meantime while I'm taking a break from Book of Sisters to kind of just let myself revisit it as a reader, which is going to be a very interesting experience because I haven't really read any of it. But I just wanted to do this little update video to let you guys know the really exciting news that I finished it. I ended up popping a bottle of champagne that next night because I was just so excited about it. It's honestly crazy to me that I've achieved such a lifelong dream, and part of it is because of you guys. I wanted to really thank you guys for your constant support. It honestly just warms my heart to see how excited you are for this book. It just means the absolute world to me, like more than anything. I can't even really put this into words. So I hope that in return one day you will be able to have Book of Sisters in your hands and read it. And oh, also, it doesn't have a title yet. I was waiting until I was done it to title it, but now I'm going to wait until I reread it and then I think I'll title it, because I have a few ideas right now, but I'm not 100% sure what I want the title to be. So we are still going to be referring to it as Book of Sisters. That's not what I want the title to be. It is a cool thing. Maybe it'll be the series name. I don't really know, but it's definitely not the title of the first book. But yeah, that is all I wanted to talk about today. Thank you guys so much for following me on this wild journey. I hope that it will have a happy ending, but we shall see. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys haven't already, don't forget to subscribe and click that little bell icon so you will be notified whenever I post. I put up new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You can also follow me on all of my social media. All of my links and handles and all of that good stuff will be down below for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!